Earlier this week, Donald Trump made a joke about reporters being raped in prison. Specifically, he was talking about whoever the Supreme Court leaker leaked to. Last month, he made a similar comment at a rally in Texas. And now, according to new reports, over the summer, Donald Trump actually gathered up a gaggle of Republicans, some of his advisors, other Republicans, to talk about what we could expect in a Trump second term. And one of the things discussed was how to hold these journalists, quote, accountable so that we can throw them in jail. In other words, Donald Trump wants to rip up the entire First Amendment so that he can punish reporters that he does not like. Anyone who criticizes him will be fair game for Donald Trump if he ever makes it back into the White House. He could have the DOJ, he could have the Homeland Security go after these people, he could have the FBI harass them, he could do all sorts of things. And if you think for a second that this wouldn't happen, you're kidding yourself. Because again, Donald Trump is already talking about how to make this happen, how to circumvent that First Amendment. And you may think to yourself, oh, don't worry, it's not like the people in the administration are going to go along with it. How can he even get the DOJ to do this? Well, the answer is pretty simple, isn't it? He's going to put somebody in charge of the DOJ that will 100% be on board with this. See, this is just one of the many things that makes a possible second term of Donald Trump so dangerous. Because he learned from his past mistakes, specifically with his attempts to overturn the 2020 election results. But we saw this evolution really throughout his first administration. You had Attorney General Jeff Sessions, who wouldn't fire Comey, who wouldn't disband the Mueller investigation. So what happened to Jeff Sessions? He was kicked out. He was kicked out and replaced by somebody, William Barr, who would hamstring the Mueller investigation, who would lie to the public about it, and then, of course, who would appoint Robert Durham, or John Durham, I think, to investigate the investigators. And we all know how that ended up, with nothing. So we saw Donald Trump replace people who told him no with spineless yes people as his administration went on. He just didn't replace enough of them when he tried to overturn the election. He won't make that mistake again. He will make sure that anybody he appoints to these positions, he'll run these questions by them before he even appoints them. He will point blank end up asking them, if I tell you to jail a journalist, are you going to do it? If I tell you that this journalist over here won't give up their source on a story, will you have the FBI harass the hell out of him? Maybe worse. That is what he will do. No doubt in my mind, he has made that abundantly clear that that is what he wants to do. And that's just, again, one of the many reasons why a second Trump term would be so dangerous. It would be the end of the United States. Let's just put it that way. Let's not beat around the bush. The United States, as we've known it, would be over forever.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.